Hi everybody, welcome to the Makeup Chair. Today I'm doing a series of different step-by-steps when it comes to the process of applying makeup. Now the name of this video suggests which step we're at the moment, but if you want to have a look at all the other steps you can check the link up here which will take you to the playlist. Otherwise, just keep watching. My shape eyebrow is asked a lot what it actually is, but it's fairly a straight brow. It has a little bit of an arch naturally here anyway, but I tend to just take a little bit of hairs underneath here just to straighten it because my natural brows come down a little bit further, so they stop about there. So I just pluck a few hairs from the upper row just to make sure that they're nice and straight, and then they come down naturally like that. I'm going to first of all just comb through them just so they're in place. Next we're going to measure the three areas that we need. So the first is here, the second is here, and the third is in the outer part of the eye. I'm going to break that down for you. So you're going to take something fairly straight like this, you're going to place it alongside your nose, and it goes alongside your nose through the very inner part of your eye and then right up to your brow. And this is where your brows should start. So if you have a little bit where it's coming out here or it's out a little bit out here, you just want to fill it in or you want to take the hairs away depending on what you actually need. The second part is your arch. So looking straight on, you want to take it from the corner of the nose like this, going straight through the pupil, and that is where my natural arch is. So it's just right there, and that is where your arch should be. So my brows start here. The great thing is I have a pencil here so I can measure where I want it. Brows start there, arch is here, and then the outer part of the eye is actually alongside the nose, alongside the corner of the eye, and then that is where it's going to stop. So just there. I'm going to start by just slightly filling them in with a pencil. This is a pencil in a slightly lighter shade. I always find that if I use a pencil that's too dark, it just looks too intense. And I'm just going to work very lightly, feathery strokes across the brows, concentrating on the areas where I need a little bit of the brows to be filled in. Next you're going to take an angled brush, something like this. So it's kind of a stiff angled brush. It's going to allow us to get the shadow right in there, and I do tend to use a pencil first of all and then a shadow. That I'm going to be using is something like this, which is a mid-tone mixed up with the brown. Starting on the inner part of the brow and then just slowly working my way across. Now be aware that when you first put down your brush, that's where the most pigment's going to be. So I actually started off with the lightest shade, and now I'm going to take a little bit of the brown and do the outer part, and you can just brush through the brows if you find that they've gone a bit too heavy. And now you can see the difference between the two brows and how much more of a shape it gives the actual face on this side. So that is this step completed. If you want to have a look at all the steps within this series, you can check the link up here. It's going to take you to the playlist where you can have a look at the other videos. I'm Sinead Katie, and thank you for watching.